It's so hard to turn a person that's been hurt, regardless to what happened. The way when I look at this situation and I see it unfolding, it hurts me over and over and over again. Yesterday I was proud of myself because I didn't cry. But today feels like the hurt is hitting all over again. They put me to a place where, because of the way that we were born was set up, this was punishing us. And it's punishing us because certain people are controlled and certain people have power. And when you have a system that someone has manipulated to make money, and they don't pay back into the people that's supposed to have money. And sometimes the situation, some people could actually be working hard to do everything that they can to get it. And some people don't. Some people honestly don't understand this when one person sat down and didn't do anything. Was me literally my body being tired. And so you have this information wall in the middle that's causing discord between the two people. And that middle in between is the information between both sides. And when you venture to love people on their side or sneak and creep with people on the other side, it releases that information. And they don't want to let that be known. They don't want to let it be known that I've shared information that they're looking at both sides of me. They're looking at the side of me that wanted to be perfect for them. And they judge me by my imperfections every time that I'm imperfect. Every time that I do something that don't meet their standards, they continue to punish me. And all I had was the TV to guide me in a way that something was wrong, that something was going on over me. What's really messed up is because all of this stuff was happening before I even got here. And this is the consequences of the shift. It's consequences of the shift. And everybody is turning around after they've done all the dirt and they want to try to pit it to put the blame on me. Because they was telling me if you just let go. They was telling me if you just let go. I promise you would live the best life. And they were talking to me, telling me to give up my life, and I don't want to. And the same people that did that too, me, did it to my grandmother, and they did it to my child. And everybody is sitting being mad at me when I had to work so hard. I worked hard. I worked with children that couldn't bring in no wealth at all because of a system that they built. And they're forcing me to give up my right to live. And I'm forcing people to give up their right to live, and then them wanting to be blessed. And I'm fixing the scale to be blessed. But everybody been running in a race, and they spread themselves everywhere. And so they want to try to spin some love story that I don't want to be a part of. That I had love and I felt love for me, Candace, not nobody else. And the fact that I was caught up in something for just having feelings behind a system that don't even allow you to know what those feelings are. When they stealing and they taking from other people and they coercing your life They intentionally hurt me. And they really can't see that this situation is no more unfair than it is everywhere else, just for some love that I felt. Love that I've been I've been cheated of my entire life. That nobody can understand, but they just want to put the blame back on me because I felt this. I felt it. What's hard is it's easier for them to just place the blame on me. It's easier for them to just use me and believe that I was the one that did this, when in the truth of the matter is that somebody else did it before me, and it's just all a representation of what physically happened to cover up why somebody else was there. And it shifted and messed up a whole bunch of other stuff. How someone wanted to look perfect. And they talking about some old woman was holding them up. I wasn't holding them up. I was caught in the middle of y'all shit. I didn't ask to come into that, especially being that I was caught in the middle. And I was hurt by both and couldn't be able to move forward. I never asked for that. That I deserve to be called some beast, or I deserve to be called something other than what it truly was. Someone can't hide that they mixed with something else, and they want to continue to keep pushing. They want to continue to keep pushing this hurt onto somebody else. It's funny because I'm sitting here, and every time I talk about this hurt, the face of the girl Devin Failer come up. Every time I talk about this hurt, Devin Failer's face show up. And I don't know people's situation. I don't. But I keep saying where somebody was either born out of wedlock, and they're trying to cover up that so that they don't. Because when you're born out of wedlock, you're considered to be something of the same thing, but different. It's like you're half white and you're half black, even though you look like you're white. That's what's happening. And God showed me that before with my youngest son.